Hey, welcome to Fandom Fights. Exciting match. Looking forward to it. Trying to be a little bit quiet because there's a baby in front of me sleeping. So, Nick, how are you? I'm Tim. Hi, you're Nick. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Tim. No babies here, but an unbelievable amount of stress. Let's get into the match.
Great.
Who's playing, Tim?
Great. Anthony and Zaddeus are playing.
I love both of them.
I do too. Anthony is like sneaky good at this, and Zaddeus went on one of the best streaks ever recently, and then is now back after the tournament. I'm looking forward to this. I'm really pumped. So
these are actually the second and third place people in the 5-way play-in. So it's a little bit of a rematch here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. I forgot about that. All right. Let's get into it, starting with the promos.
Here I am again. And I'm playing Zaddeus. And the one thing I know, there's a couple things I know about Zaddeus. He's a very good guy in general. There's one massive flaw for him, though. He is a Cowboys fan. That is the main reason I'm decked out like this. He has beaten me once in a 5-way. He might beat me again today. That doesn't matter. My team went further in the playoffs. My team made the Super Bowl. His team, I don't know what happened, but all I remember is Ezekiel getting absolutely trucked playing 1-on-8. That's what I expect. I expect hopefully in round 2, throws a couple interceptions my way. I can get a couple steals, maybe get a win. But, hey, good luck to you, but go Birds.
Time keeps on slipping into the future. I'm going to fly like an eagle in this match. What's up, good people? Oh, sorry. Let me tone it down a little bit. There's a baby. I'm going to be courteous. But it's your boy, the Z-Man Zaddeus Smith. And you know what? I'm here to put my boy Anthony again. This is going to be an interesting match. I'm back after the tournament. Didn't go really my way in the match. But you know what? Hopefully I can pick up that streak again that I was on. But you know what? No, it's just the luck of the draw. Who knows how this match is going to go? I could end up going like 10 for 10 in the first round. It's possible. Never done before, but it's possible. But I could just go over 10 in the first round too. You know what? That doesn't matter to me. Because you know the truth of the matter is that I, the Z-Man Zaddeus Smith, along with my boys, the Dallas Cowboys, the Super Bowl champions of 1995, do it for you, the people.
Nick, are you still stressed, or did Zaddeus take that
all
stress?
Melted away. It's all gone.
Those were both very good promos. I'm excited for this. Let's get into it. How's round number 1 going to work?
Round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions around the Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer on their whiteboard. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1?
No questions.
No. That was hilarious, by the way.
Agreed. Your first question comes in the category of Planet of the Apes. In Rise of the Planet of the Apes, what type of animal does Caesar scream at when Will takes him to the park?
Your thoughts on parks?
Of the Randall variety?
Yes.
Ancient Jim.
5. Yeah, that's true. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Anthony.
A dog?
And Zaddeus.
Dog
is correct. Your next question is in the category of the Wizarding World. Who directed Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban? I have a fan going behind me. Is it loud, Nick? Do I need to turn it off?
No.
Good.
Though it may wake the baby.
No. Our AC is out. Our furnace is out. I told you about this via message the other day. So, you know, who needs 12 grand? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. It's great. Let's go to Zaddeus.
I have no idea how to spell his name. Hopefully sounding out does all right. Alfonso Cuarón.
And Anthony.
Alfonso Cuarón.
I would take.
I would give it both. Neither are correct.
Oh, there's no way.
But yeah.
All right, what's next, Nick?
Your third question comes in the category of Fandom quotes. Which DC hero said the quote, "I just wish you could all see the Earth the way that I see it"? because when you really look at it, it's just one world.
I got to figure out what to do with these lights. It looks like I'm getting stabbed in the head.
I was gonna say you got the J.J. Abrams flare going on.
Yeah. Maybe if I no matter what I do, yeah, I'll have to dim them next time a little bit. It'll be like some mood lighting for Fandom 5.
Okay, this one's not the best.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's gonna be the first repeat for Zaddeus.
Question again. Which DC hero said the quote, "I just wish you could all see the Earth the way that I see it, because when you really look at it, it's just one world"?
The macaw got me a really nice present for my birthday.
Was it a Blu-ray?
No, it was it's a whiskey barrel top, and it says Brzakala's Bar, established 2018.
Very cool.
Wow.
It's an anniversary present. I thought it was a birthday. My birthday's next week. This week.
5 years?
3. Yeah.
Wood?
1 pens down. Yeah, 5 years next week. Anthony.
I went with Superman.
And Zaddeus.
I went with Superman too. I'm curious about which movie though.
Superman is correct. I'm not sure the film.
The Quest for Four.
Oh God. Okay.
Well, what a film. I know I quote it all the time. All right, guys, your next question is in the category of DreamWorks animation. How many DreamWorks films does the character Puss in Boots appear in? Good character. Not as good as Bucky and Boots, but oh my god. Now you just
my drinking game going.
Horrifying to behold. 5.
I should put Bucky and Boots now.
3, 2,
I want Bucky and Boots
down. Let's go to Zaddeus.
Is it 5?
And Anthony.
5.
5 is correct. Nick, both players still perfect.
Don't say. Oh, come on.
Your next question will come in the category of Star Trek. Which Star Trek film features a duplicate droid of Data?
I think you mean Data.
Nope, sure don't.
I think it's pronounced Data.
Have you met him?
You're right. I forgot that you were personal best friends with him.
Just saying.
5.
Man, what a flex by Nick.
3.
He called me a fine
2,
human.
1. Let's go to Anthony.
Nemesis.
And Zaddeus.
It was going so well. I put Insurrection.
Nemesis is correct. So Anthony will take a 1-point lead, making it 5-4. And your next question is in the category of the worlds of DC. In Black Adam, what is the superhero name of the Justice Society member who can change his size? You remember a couple weeks ago I was telling you about how Bucky was being fly-tacked? We had a fly in the house and it was attacking him. He was really nervous about it. He's now realized that he's bigger than the fly. So he's chomping at it and it's hilarious. 5.
That's why you need cats. My cats just eat them.
2, 1, pens down. He's going for it. He's pouncing. Let's go to Zaddeus.
Atom Smasher.
And Anthony.
Atom Smasher.
Atom Smasher is correct. What's next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of the MCU. Who plays Adam Warlock in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3?
I think you mean Atom Smasher?
Hi, Clint.
I think you meant shut up.
I rewatched this movie over the weekend with Maggie. Holds up. Still very good.
Yeah, I liked it.
Very enjoyable. Things I don't like about it, but overall very enjoyable.
Repeat.
Yes.
All right, I heard a repeat from Anthony.
Question again. Who plays Adam Warlock in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3?
Clint,
are you trying to answer the question? Ooh, is it exciting? Ooh, nice. Yeah, we have a wasp's nest outside. Oh, Bucky, hey, you're making an appearance.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Want to say hi?
1. Okay.
So come on, Dad. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Anthony.
Will Poulter.
And Zaddeus.
Will Poulter.
Will Poulter is correct. So it is
I forgot that
7-6. Your next question is in the category of Pixar. In Up, what does Doug repeatedly call Carl throughout the film?
I like this one.
What?
I like this one. This one's good.
I haven't seen it in a while. I enjoyed the short.
I was going to say, did you know that Up is the best part of the movie Elemental?
I liked Elemental.
It actually wasn't that. I actually didn't.
3,
dislike it. That's
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Zaddeus.
Fun fact, I've never seen Up, buddy.
And Anthony.
Master?
Master is correct. So 8-6. What is next?
No butts on camera.
Your penultimate question comes in the category of Marvel.
Move your butt.
Who forces Mary Jane to break up with Peter in the park in Spider-Man 3?
Speaking of Spider-Man, Maggie watched Across the Spider-Verse today.
For the first time?
Yeah, she didn't get to see it in the theater, so
All right.
she had birthed a human, and then her husband was an asshole and like left her at the house and went to see it without her. So
Nice. Thoughts?
5. I think she liked it. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I'll have to tell you more after. Let's go to Anthony
This might be it. Harry Osborn?
and Zaddeus.
Harry Osborn.
That is correct.
Holy shit.
So Nick, Anthony is at 9 points to Zaddeus' 7. If Anthony can hit this last question, it'll be a perfect round. So your question is in the category of sci-fi icons. The question is, which film in the Transformers series was the last one to feature the planet Cybertron? Why are you looking at me weird, Nick?
Did you do that on purpose?
Do what on purpose?
We'll just see what happens.
Okay. I don't know what's happening. 5, 4,
You're frozen.
3.
Oh, no, you're not.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Zaddeus.
I put Rise of the Beast since it technically came out last.
And Anthony.
I didn't think that was up yet. I said Bumblebee?
Bumblebee is correct.
Holy
for
shit.
the perfect round. So Anthony getting the perfect round, and you are going to get a bonus question, Anthony, to you.
What?
You join the
Holy
perfect
crap.
round. All right, Anthony, your bonus question. Your question is, and I'm going to give you a little bit of extra time. You do not need to use your whiteboard. So name 4 of the 5 Fandom films with the phrase Rise of in the title.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Rise of the Guardians, Rise of the Machines, Rise of Skywalker.
Nick, that is correct for
Good
the
job.
bonus point. We also would have accepted Rise of the Silver Surfer as the 5th.
I wasn't going to get that one.
one.
Suck it,
Wow.
Apple. That's a true perfect round. You didn't get one of those.
Anthony, perfect round with the bonus question. 11-7. Is that what you have, Nick?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get into round number 2. How's it going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. They'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you check down to multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1, and be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On the wheel today, which is brought to you by Ascension Healthcare. Woo. Your categories are James Bond, Middle Earth, Planet of the Apes, Law and Order, YA, MCU, American Spies, and Fandom quotes. Anthony, you're in the lead. Do you want to spin first or defer?
This is going well. Why not keep going? I'll go first.
Okay, sounds good. So this is going to be your spin, Anthony. It lands on Planet of the Apes.
There's too much on this wheel that scares me. I'll keep it.
Okay. Nick, would you please go ahead and read Anthony his questions in the category of Planet of the Apes?
Gladly. Anthony, you're prepared for your questions in the category Planet of the Apes.
As much as I can be.
All right, your first question. Which Planet of the Apes film takes place primarily during the winter?
War for the Planet of the Apes.
That is correct. 2 points. Your second question. How many Planet of the Apes films has the actor Maurice Evans appeared in?
Okay. Don't know who that is. Don't think he's going to know. Fuck it. 3.
That is incorrect. Zaddeus, chance for a 2-point steal.
I'm going to say one more 4.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for the other direction, 2.
Okay.
Dr. Zaddeus.
Oh, all right.
All right. Anthony, your third question. Your third question, Anthony. What one word does the baby Milo, who was left at the circus, repeatedly say at the end of Escape from the Planet of the Apes?
Mama.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. In Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes, how does Thade kill the 2 apes who found Leo's pod?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Shoots them.
That is incorrect. Zaddeus, chance for the 2-point steal.
Stabs them?
That is correct for a 2-point steal.
Damn it.
Right, and Anthony, your final question. In Battle for the Planet of the Apes, a human man with what profession tells Aldo no, causing him to lash out?
He was a teacher.
That is correct for 2 more points in the end of Anthony's round 2.
So Anthony gets his total up to 17, but with the steal, Zaddeus is at 9.
That's correct.
Okay, so I'll bring back the wheel. Zaddeus, this is going to be your spin.
Okay.
And it lands on Jimmy B.
I'll spin again. We'll see what happens.
All right, this is going to be what you're stuck with, Zaddeus. And it lands on Law and Order.
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
All right. So, Zaddeus, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of Law and Order. Are you ready?
Cool.
All right, your first question. Which Law and Order film features the hero writing a message to the main villain on the shirt of one of their dead henchmen?
Ooh. You know what? Why not? Die Hard.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your next question, Zaddeus. Who directed Beverly Hills Cop 3?
That one. Oh, wait. Yeah.
5.
Was that
3.
Matt Landis?
That is incorrect, Anthony. Chance for a 2-point steal.
Cool. Director. I don't know. The only name coming to mind is like Remy Harlan. I have no idea what he even directed.
It's also incorrect. We were looking for John.
John.
Oh, damn.
John.
Actually, I
As
feel
soon
bad
as
about
I
that.
say that, I'm like, oh no.
I have literally done the same thing before with Ivan Reitman and Jason Reitman.
No.
Oh, man.
All right, Zaddeus, your next question. How does Captain Howard die in Bad Boys for Life?
Well, he's shot from a sniper rifle.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your fourth question. In what kind of location does Carter accidentally kill assassin Hu Lee in Rush Hour 2?
we could have something special. I think in the casino.
That is correct for 2 points.
You went
Wow.
crazy.
Secret good category for Zaddeus Smith.
Yeah,
And
really.
Zaddeus, your final question in the category of Law and Order. What country is the Consul General Arjun Rudd representing in Lethal Weapon 2?
Diplomatic community. Yeah, South Africa.
That is correct for 2 more points. And Nick, a tie game, 17-17. We knew this would be a good one. Holy shit. All right, let's get into round number 3. Nick, how's it going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. There's going to be 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
Nope.
No questions.
All right, go ahead, Tim.
All right, the first category you will be able to bet points on is the MCU. Let's get bets starting with Zaddeus.
I'm going to go 2.
Okay, and Anthony.
2.
All right, your question in the category of the MCU. In Black Widow, Natasha feels guilt because she believes she was responsible for killing which member of Dreykov's family? This is great.
Yeah.
I almost here too, so I'm really happy I am because the baby fell asleep and then Maggie didn't want to get up from down here. And it was like I almost missed it.
I worked late and I just got out of work.
Oh, damn.
2 minutes prior.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Zaddeus.
His daughter.
And Anthony.
Daughter.
Yeah, Taskmaster, Nick's favorite character. That is correct. It is 19-19. What's the next category, Nick?
Next category that points on is fandom quotes.
Let's get bets starting with Anthony.
I'm not going to try anything.
And Zaddeus.
Same here. We're in the same boat. 0.
Stats.
All right. What's the question, Nick?
Your question is, which character in a Matrix film said the quote, "Touch me and that hand will never touch anything again"?
Damn it.
You said touch me, and Maggie went.
There was
I think
more.
she thought it was going to be like dirty.
Oh, yeah, no, there was more.
Hi, Bucky. Are you wanting to play?
Bucky.
5.
Hey, Bucky.
4, 3.
You're less annoying than my cat was.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Anthony.
Trinity.
And Zaddeus.
Trinity.
Yeah, that's correct. So even when they don't bet points, they hit answers, Nick. Your next category that you can bet points on is Disney animation. Let's get bets starting with Zaddeus.
I'll take a stab at it. 1.
Okay, and Anthony.
1.
Okay. Guys, your question in Disney animation. Which Disney animated film features a villain who curses the main character during a celebration that they weren't invited to?
Oh.
Oh, that was great.
Oh,
my God.
today.
What'd you say?
I needed this today.
4,
Oh, Lord.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Zaddeus.
Sleeping Beauty.
And Anthony.
Let's just keep this rolling. Sleeping Beauty.
That is correct. It is 20-20. What's next, Nick?
Penultimate category you can get points on is scores and soundtracks.
Let's get bets, starting with Anthony.
Hit. No. Damn it. Come on,
And
computer.
Zaddeus.
0.
Okay. So we're going to the final question, but
Of
what's
course
the
we are.
stats today?
Your question is, who composed the score for Man of Steel?
But,
Oh,
no. Get the fuck out of here. I don't think this is right. But who cares? Because I didn't bet anything.
Yeah.
This is great.
This wasn't the hardest question.
Ridiculous. I'm kind of upset that he doesn't have his Cowboys blanket. That would make this so much
It would be
better.
so epic.
5, 4, 3,
Oh, man.
2, 1. Pens down. Anthony, let's go to you.
Hans Zimmer.
Maybe. And Zaddeus.
I said Junkie XL for some reason. That name sounds familiar.
Hans Zimmer is correct.
Okay.
Junkie XL co-did Batman v Superman, though. So there's no. All right.
Okay.
So, guys, we're tied up 2020. Bucky is hunting flies. And we're going to the final question.
Okay.
The question, or the category for the question is horror icons. Let's get bets, starting with Zaddeus.
I would hate myself more if I knew it and did bet, so I'm just going to go 2.
And Anthony.
Well, we're not going to sudden death because I bet 1.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, your question in the category of horror icons is: in Halloween Ends, Laurie fakes her own death while Corey is in the house. How does she pretend to kill herself? What?
There was an old Disney Channel show called Corey in the House. It's about That's So Raven's brother when he got invited to live at the White House for some reason.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to start with Anthony
Cut her wrist.
and Zaddeus.
She pretended to shoot herself.
And your winner, Zaddeus
Nicely
Smith, shoots herself is the correct answer. Nick, what the fuck just happened? That was insane.
That was great.
Absolutely insane. I mean, Anthony gets the perfect round, goes 11 points. I think he made the smart move shooting on those Planet of the Apes questions.
Yeah.
But Zaddeus had a killer round 2, and the betting back and forth. If Anthony had bet on those questions, he would have won. And then it's like, but Zaddeus has got to feel pretty good that John Max Landis thing didn't come back to bite him, and he still is able to win. Like this is a great fandom match.
Absolutely. Top
Yeah, let's get into post-match interviews. We will start by talking to Anthony. Take it away, Nick.
Anthony, you didn't come out with the win today, but there were wins to be taken from this match, I would think. You joined the Perfect Round Club, the true Perfect Round Club, which, as you said, Abel is not a part of.
Small victories.
Very few people are actually a part of that, so congratulations. That's
At the time of this recording.
Well, yeah.
True that.
Yeah.
But, like, on top of other things, you missed one question in round 3, and it just happened to be the question that won Zaddeus the match. And like Tim said, like, when you're ahead and you're feeling yourself, like, I don't blame you for shooting on some of those Planet of the Apes ones, because at the end of the day, you were 3 questions off a perfect game, which, forgive me for saying, but a year ago, I don't think we ever would have thought maybe that would have ever happened.
I also didn't think that up.
Yeah, how you feeling about the match? You didn't win, but like, there's got to be some positivity in this, I would think.
I mean, yeah, true perfect round's pretty awesome. Like, it sucks to lose after getting that. Like, that's kind of rough. But, you know, Planet of the Apes was mine. There were 2. I was between, I'm not going to bar this, but I was obviously between shoot and stab. There were 2 obvious ones, and I thought he randomly had a gun. But I went for it. Maybe I shouldn't have because it was too obvious of a second answer. The other one I didn't know, so screw it. I'm just going to guess a number. Why not? He crushed Law and Order. I didn't know that was going to happen. It took him a minute for the Die Hard. I was like, oh, maybe he doesn't know Law and Order. Then he just swiped the rest. So I was like, cool, fun. This is going to be great.
Not only did he sweep them, but he quoted them before sweeping them.
Yeah, it's not fun to hear that. Like, that just hurt the soul a little bit. And then round 3, you know, Fandom quotes and scores and soundtracks. 2 of my absolutely worst categories. And they just wound up being ones I recognized slightly. So it's fine. It sucks to lose. Zaddeus is a good dude. But, you know, I feel like the Eagles in the Super Bowl. I had it all the way and then just lost it at the end. I'm not going to say because of the shitty penalties. The questions were all fair. It's fair. It's all good. But, you know, even if I bet 2 on the last question or 0 like I was planning, I wasn't winning. He got it right. So it's fine. Damn. That one hurt that, but true perfect round. Yeah, fuck you, Albert. Deal with it.
Good stuff, Anthony. We look forward to seeing you back next year. It's gonna be great, especially to build on this momentum that you've been having. It's fantastic stuff. But let's bring in our winner today, the Z-Man Zaddeus Smith, back on his win streak. The streak has restarted, and in grand old fashion, because I think most people after that round one would be like, well, today's not my day, but you needed to have the type of round two that you had. And you did it in glorious style, if I do say so myself.
Thank you, man. Thank
you and Anthony seem to have pretty similar betting strategies in round 3, too. It just happened to work out for you, where the one you didn't know, you didn't bet on, and the one you did know, you did bet on. So how are you feeling about the match? I'm sure it was a roller coaster.
Definitely a roller coaster, and I'm so glad that, again, I stated before I bet, like, I would have felt bad if it was a Halloween movie that came up and I didn't bet. So that's what I'm glad I did. But I'm so glad that Matt Slanders did not come back to hunt me. I would have been so mad because I knew who it was. I just said the wrong name. But, this just was a fun match. This is one of those matches that wouldn't have went my way like last year, a couple years ago. But I think the thing is I just felt confident, still felt confident after that first round. Because I think 7 points is like the biggest I've had, the best I've had in a while. So I'm like, okay, let's go. Hopefully round 2 comes with something I at least know. And listen, it wasn't a streak. I just think those happen to be great movies that you ask questions around. With round 2, so it just worked out.
Fair. Zaddeus, now that the streak has restarted, who would you like to play against to continue it?
You know what? I'm whoever y'all have come face me next. It's all good with me. Like this match, all props to my boy Anthony. This was a fun match. So hopefully me and the next person, we can just have a great match as well, entertaining. Hopefully I get that win, but I'm not looking too far ahead.
Sounds like a plan. Well, congratulations on the win today. We'll see you next time for sure. Tim, wrap up this crazy one.
This was great. Great match. And now I get to go upstairs and have some Culvers. So I'm hyped. I'm having a good night. So thank you to Anthony. Thank you to Zaddeus. Thank you to Nick for writing. I've been Tim. We'll see you guys next time with another match. But until then, have a good one. Bye-bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.